Welcome again to Joe Stunner Boxing. Hope you're doing well. You may be aware of a Saudi promotional company called Skill Challenge Entertainment. It's a new organisation, or certainly newish, and if you've heard of them, it's probably because you will have read or heard that Oleksandr Usyk has signed with them. I think it's a multi-fight deal, and there was also rumours of Deontay Wilder signing with them as well. But this organisation, ultimately, the head honcho, the founder and chairman, is a guy called Prince Khalid bin Abdulaziz, and it's his brainchild, I guess you'd say. Member of the Saudi royal family, but the guy who is in charge of the boxing side of things is a former kickboxing champion called Amer Abdullah, and this gentleman is, I guess you'd say, he's got the role of organising everything, of putting the fights together. Interestingly, the 4-fight tournament that they've proposed, which is, what was it, Fury, Usyk, and then Wilder and Joshua, was the idea came originally from the Saudi Prince Khalid, and it's now up to Mr. Abdullah to put it all together. Now, will he do this? There was an article in Boxing News this week about this organisation, and they interviewed Amer Abdallah, and he said, some fighters in this little tournament have got other obligations at the moment, but we are going to ultimately offer them what he called premium rate purses. And very interestingly, he said it will be a take it or leave it offer. If someone comes back and says, no, I want more, we're basically going to regard that as an insult. I thought that was a really interesting thing to say. It's a really interesting attitude for a promotional company to have. So there are no negotiations, but they will offer them, offer the 4 fighters more money than they've ever seen before in their lives for one purse. I think that's a very sort of hard-nosed attitude that sort of hints that these guys mean real business. Well, during the interview, I can't remember who the interviewer was, but anything in Boxing News is usually worth reading. I mean, the standard of journalism has always been good. You know, it's the trade paper. It's been around for God knows how many years, and if you don't read it, you really, really should if you love boxing. But the interviewer asked Amer Abdullah, what about the Daniel Kinahan issue? Because Mr. Abdullah has been photographed with Kinahan. He said he'd worked with him prior to Kinahan coming out or the US government saying Kinahan and his brother and his father are wanted men, and there's a $5 million price on each of their heads. Prior to this, when Kinahan still had MTK and he was involved with Probellum, he was a major figure in boxing, and Abdullah had dealings with him. And he says in the interview, everybody had dealings with Kinahan because he was so influential at the time. Then when it all came out, we all went our separate ways, and Abdullah is very very diplomatic about this and says, I wish everybody well, I hope everyone is good, and blah blah. It's all very sort of a little bit corporate going on there. But there have been rumours that Kinahan may be involved in this Saudi promotional venture, and Abdullah shut that down straight away. He said, that's slanderous, I'm not having it, we don't have anything to do with Daniel Kinahan. We have in the past, he's lived in Dubai. A lot of people think he may still be in Dubai, some people think he's in Iran or wherever he is, nobody knows, and his brother and his dad, of course. But Abdullah is saying, no, we have absolutely nothing to do with Daniel Kinahan. I mean, this is absolute nonsense, and in fact it's absolutely slanderous. So Skill Challenge Entertainment, I mean, I can't see how it's not going to become a massively influential powerhouse in world boxing, because they've just got, Prince Khalid and the royal Saudi family. They've just got bottomless wallets, and the money is going to fly around, and they're going to sign up everyone. And I really think this is it could be like one of those watershed moments, just as it was a watershed moment when Kinahan got classed as being the world's most wanted man, or on the top 10 list of the CIA or the FBI or whatever the hell it is. I think the advent of Skill Challenge Entertainment is a major signpost, if you like, moment in modern boxing. So that's just a little bit about that promotional company. Like I say, it's an excellent article in Boxing News this week. Go and read it. I was wondering, because they seemed to come out of the blue, didn't they? They did, as far as I'm concerned, they did. And I was thinking, where the hell did this lot come from? And I fully expected the Saudis to start something like this, because they obviously do want to get all their fingers in all the boxing pies. But very interesting article. And it's going to be interesting to see who they do sign, how much money's flying around, whether they can pull off that four-man heavyweight tournament at the end of the year. Again, take it or leave it is the offer, but you'll be earning more money than ever. But it will be interesting to see who pulls out, who doesn't want to know. That will be interesting. And what excuses they give, of course. So, comments below. What do you think? You think it's a good thing or a bad thing for boxing? I want to hear your opinions. And of course, like the video if you liked it, and subscribe if you're new. That would be a massive help. We want to build the channel up, build Joe Stunner Boxing up. I do appreciate all your time when you watch these videos, and I'm looking forward to your comments. So yeah, thanks a lot, and bye for now.